Tap me when we are. Hello, welcome to the live stream of the Apex Varsity Women's Basketball game. I'm Aiden McGinnis.
And I'm Anna Roberts, and we are here at Green Level High School, the temporary location for Apex High School for this year and next year.
Anna, how excited are you for this quad game?
I'm just so pumped, and the women's varsity game is just now kicking off. Shot up by Claire Charlton, number 14.
As a junior, she is an absolute monster.
That was a foul on Apex. Ball being brought up the court by Cary. Shot up by number 32, Tamari Key. Rebounded again, and Apex gets the rebound.
Sadie Johns has the ball. Claire Charlton passes to Maddie Field.
Shot up by Nicole Malone. And Tiani Key makes a layup. This girl is a freshman, and she is 6'2".
Her sister is 6'5", and she's a senior.
She's also out there as number
she's a junior.
32. Clearly, both of these girls are a powerhouse to the team.
Clearly.
Apex throwing it inbounds.
Out of bounds, Apex. Number 13 for Cary, Tiani Key, taking out for Cary Imps.
And shot up by Tiani Key, missed. Shot up by Tamari Key. Maddie Field gets the rebound. Going for the fast break, stops at the three-point line.
That was a good behind the back.
That was nice. Girls seem to be slowing the play down, and Maddie Field's going in. And blocked by number 32, Tamari Key. Stolen by Maddie Field. Behind the back.
And blocked.
Blocked once again by Tamari Key. I mean, that girl's got a foot on Maddie Field.
Definitely.
Hayden Tarpey with the shot, once again blocked by Tamari Key.
Hayden Tarpey is only a sophomore, and she is starting on varsity.
These two tall girls are really going to be a struggle for Apex tonight.
Out of bounds.
Cary's ball.
Number 22 for Cary, Caitlin Carney has the ball. Passes to number 23, Kristen Clark. And out of bounds, Cary. Actually, that was a foul.
Number 32, Tamari Key, is shooting free throws for Cary.
And just before, the JV boys basketball team won in overtime.
It was a crazy game. She misses her first free throw.
And she makes her second free throw.
Right
Apex takes out the ball.
Right now the score is Cougars 3, Imps 3. Cougars 0, Imps 3.
Maddie Field with the ball right now.
I think Maddie Field is a 4-year basketball player for Apex, so she's had a lot of experience with the team.
Here goes Tiani Key up the court, and she makes a layup, and a one.
They are going to the line. This is the first time ever the Apex and Cary have been playing in a non-conference game. This past year, the conference has changed since the conference was getting too big with all the new high schools.
The old conference was Cary, Apex, Friendship, Holly Springs, Middle Creek, Panther Creek, Athens Drive, Green Hope, and Fuquay. And now Apex's conference is Apex, Friendship, Fuquay, Middle Creek, Holly Springs, and Garner. Complete change up.
There's only 6 teams in the new conference, and there used to be 9 in the old one.
Here goes the call up the and
turnover
blocked.
by Apex. Jada Smith with the shot.
Maddie Field going up the court. And a pass to Hayden Tarpey. And a pass
Shot
to
up
Nicole
by
Mallon.
Nicole. Shot up by number 23, Kirsten Clark.
And Cary scores again. There's a timeout right now. Anna, how do you feel about this new school? The size of the gym? A lot bigger than old Apex.
The gym is almost triple the size of the one at the old Apex. This is a huge upgrade for our school. Apex and Cary have a very long rivalry. The girls go 141 to 29 versus Cary.
That's a big number.
Oh yeah.
And last year's finish for Apex, we finished 20-8 and 13-3 in the conference in 2016-2017 season.
And that was the old conference with 9 teams in it.
And Cary's record from 2016-2017 is 15-10, and conference is 12-4.
So these teams are very close last year and pretty evenly matched.
Timeout has just ended, and here comes Apex. Let's see what they can do after this timeout.
Hopefully we can get a score.
And Jessica Whalen with the ball right now. She's going to pass it to
Cary
Nicole.
seems to be pressing even though they're up by 8. That was a foul on number 21, Jada Smith.
Hayden Tarpey with the ball, and Nicole Mallon. Now Jessica Whalen going up the court. And stolen by Tiana Key,
who stepped out of bounds barely when she grabbed that ball. So this is Apex passing it in.
Hayden Tarpey, as a sophomore, I already mentioned, she is an absolute powerhouse on this team. She's a good factor. And a screen by Hayden. She falls to the ground. And Cary has the ball right now, number 21.
Jada Smith with the shot, and number 32, Tamari Key with another basket. Hayden seems like she's a very good ball handler for Apex.
She really does.
She really knows how to control her dribble.
Out of bounds on, I believe, is Cary, and Jessica Whalen is going to take it out.
Apex going with the classic box play.
And Nicole Mallon has the ball right now.
Recovers the block that almost went out of bounds. Maddie Field trying to fake out number 23, Kirsten Clark.
And it's dropped by number 33, Nicole Mallon.
Goes out, Cary's ball. That was a shot by number 11, Megan Kennedy.
Hayden Tarpey taking it out for the Cougars. You know, Apex has lost 8 seniors this year.
Yeah, it must have been tough for them to get themselves back together. They had a really good team last year.
And speaking of that team, this is a brand new team, and they have never played together.
Yeah, we've got a lot of new players out here. Cary seems to have backed off the press. Nicole passes it overhead to Maddie Field.
Nicole Mallon wide open. She drops it.
And
Pass to Hayden Tarpey. She goes up for the shot, and
Oh, almost. Hayden Tarpey had 2 points last game versus Millbrook, which would have been her first game this season.
very good ball movement by Cary.
That was Jada Smith with the shot, and then Tamari Key took the rebound and finished it.
Tamari Key at 6'5", I bet she's a big, big factor to the Cary High School team.
Yes. Maddie Field up with the shot.
Do you want me to be play-by-play and you be color?
Maddie Field,
And a big block by Tamari Key.
once again, that has to be at least her 4th block this game alone.
She's
All
going
right.
to take it out.
Number 23, Kirsten Clark, dribbling the ball up the court.
Maddie Field is a terrific defenseman. You should have seen her at Millbrook.
Number 23, Kirsten Clark with the 3, and it doesn't go in.
And out on Cary.
Seems that Apex has just put in number 32, number 30, Savannah Koffel, who is a freshman playing varsity. And Maddie Field is bringing up the ball. She goes straight for the shot.
And it's an and one.
So Maddie Field is up for the 1 shot for the free throw.
Let's see if she can make it.
Apex really needs her to make this point right now, as we're down by 10. And it doesn't go in. And Cary knocks it out of bounds, so Apex keeps the ball on this side of the court. Jessica Whalen, number 23, passing in the ball to
Pass.
Hayden Tarpey once again.
Hayden Tarpey takes 3, and it was almost in there.
Hayden Tarpey seems to have the ball a lot because she's a very good ball handler.
She's a very good ball handler, and she's a good shot.
Jessica Whalen passing in the ball again. And
To
it
number
goes to
30.
number 30, Savannah Koffel. Maddie Field has the ball. Passes it to Jessica Whalen. Nicole goes for the shot. And Maddie gets the rebound.
Terrific rebound skills by Apex right now.
And there's a foul. 2 shots. That was on number 20, Micah Thomas.
You know, last game, Jessica Whalen was the player of the game for Apex.
And that was their first game of the season versus Millbrook,
Yes, it was.
which was a tough loss, 40-23. Oh, so close.
Number 23 taking out for Cary. That is Kristen Clark. Pass to number 11.
She also seems to have the ball a lot for Cary.
And a shot up by Cary, number 30, Jasmine Dabney.
It was actually number 20, Micah Thomas. Maddie Field bringing the ball up for Apex.
Let's see what Hayden Tarpey can do. Nicole
And
Mellon
Nicole
with the
goes
shot.
for the shot. Out of bounds on Apex. The ball goes to Cary.
Mika Thomas taking it out for Cary.
And Kirsten Clark bringing the ball up.
Let's see what they can do. Cary seems like they have a strong offense, stronger than last year.
Oh, yeah. I think they've got a good team this year. And they throw it out of bounds. Maddie Field bringing the ball up again for Apex.
Maddie Field has the ball right now. Pass to Nicole Mallon.
And turnover. There was a foul on the play by
Cary taking out the ball right now.
Apex doing a press. And the first quarter is over.
The score is 14-3, Cary. Let's see what these Apex shooters can do.
This is the JV cheerleading team cheering for the varsity women's basketball game.
And if you are just now tuning in, we are covering the Apex High School women's varsity game.
And we are here at Green Level High School, which is the temporary location for Apex High School for the next 2 years. It's actually kind of ironic because the school is in Cary.
It is ironic. What do you think the Apex can do the second half or second quarter?
Well, I really think that the coach, Charlie Michael, is going to talk to them and get their heads in the game so that they can get some points up on the board for this next quarter.
I think they've been on defense more than they have been on offense.
Yes, I agree. There's been a couple turnovers on the court, and I feel like these are things that can be prevented. Since they do have two very tall people on their team, they might need to go for a lower pass maybe, since they seem to get the ball a lot.
Numbers 14 is subbed in for Tamara Key. She is Anna Patiak for Cary.
Ball being passed around the three-point line by Cary. Shot up by Tiani Key, goes in. Apex 3, Cary 16.
Maddie Field with the ball right now. Screen by Nicole Mallon. Maddie with a shot up, and Hayden Tarby with the ball. Stolen by Cary, number 21.
She loses the ball. Number 11, Megan Kennedy, goes for the three. Number 13, Tiani Key gets yet another layup. Apex 3, Cary 18.
She definitely towers over our Apex players.
Clearly she does, and she's not even the tallest one on the team. Maddie Field with the shot, it does not go in. Number 21, Jada Smith gets the rebound. Apex almost with the turnover, and there's a foul on the play. And that was by number 15, Lauren Fisher. Number 14, Anna Patiak, my bad. Maddie Field once again bringing the ball up.
She's a terrific ball handler.
Passes it to Hayden Tarpey, another good ball handler. She goes up for the layup and does not make it. Nicole Mallon gets the rebound.
Nicole Mallon, I believe, is the tallest one on the team, and she is definitely a key player in this
yes,
game.
she is. She had 9 points last game. Number 13, Tiani Key, once again. Looks like Apex is going to need a player to get on her with all these layups. Maddie Field bringing the ball up to Hayden Tarpey.
Jessica Whalen with the shot, and it's a miss.
So close. Number 10, Ariana Smith. That's number 30, Savannah Koffel gets the rebound, passes it to Hayden Tarpey. She gets trapped in the corner.
Pass to Jessica Whalen.
And to Maddie Field at the three-point line.
Jessica Whalen is wide open. Maddie Field goes up, and
no good. Number 10, Ariana Smith bringing up. There's a foul on the play.
should be, I believe it was out of bounds on Cary. I think her foot
bounds.
stepped out slightly.
Jessica Whalen is passing it in. Cary is backed off their press, which is good news for Apex.
And Tamari King is subbing in for her sister Tiani King on Cary. Cary with the ball up again.
To number 32. Apex with the turnover by Hayden Tarpey.
Jessica Whalen going up the paint.
Layup is good.
Apex is...
Apex 5, Cary 20. The Cougars have a lot of ground to make up, but I'm pretty sure they can do it. Cary once again passing it around the three-point line. That seems something that they like to do. Number 21, Jaded Smith with the shot.
Maddie Field bringing up the ball.
And it looks like they're playing some man-to-man defense out here. And it seems to be working pretty well.
This Apex team needs to find a way to counter this Cary defense. They are towering over them right now.
Hayden Tarpey, and shot is no good. Number 10, Ariana Smith bringing up the court once again. And she gets a double dribble. And now we're subbing in Tiani Key and Naomi Easter for the Cary Imps. Maddie Field is bringing it up the court slowly. Seems like this Apex team might need to slow it down to get themselves back on track.
Number 30 for Apex, Vanna Koppel, passes it to number 13, Maddie Field. Number 21, Hayden Tarpey with the shot.
And it's no good. Nicole Mallon gets the rebound. Maddie Field now has the ball. She's up with the shot. And number 13, Tiani Key gets the rebound. They're back outside the three-point line. Looks like she had a clear shot on that one. That was number 10, Ariana Smith with the three. Cary gets the rebound, and number 14, Anna Padiak makes that score. Apex 5, Cary 22. Apex seems like they're trying to run a play to maybe defeat this Cary defense.
Let's see how they can counter it. Hayden Tarpey with the ball right now.
She looks like she's going in. She wants to get a shot.
And ran into her own player, Nicole Mount.
Actually, it was a travel, is what the refs were saying. And so, number 10, Ariana Smith bringing up the court once again. Number 32, Tamari Key on the outside with the ball.
And Hayden passes it to Jessica Whalen. Maddie Field bringing up the court.
That was a turnover for Apex. Maddie Field with the three, and it's no good. Cary gets the rebound.
Number 14 for Cary. Anna Padiak has the ball right now. Passes to number 32.
Jessica Whalen gets the rebound for Apex. They needed that one.
Maddie Field with the ball going up the court right now.
Maddie Field with the shot, and it's blocked by number 32, Tamari Key. That was number 30, Savannah Koffel, going up for the layup, and she got fouled by number 32, I think. 2 shots. I still can't get over the fact that this girl is a freshman, and she's almost the tallest one on the team.
That's absolutely crazy. The youngest player we have on Apex is a sophomore, Hayden Tarpey, but she is an absolute animal out there.
She's just such a great ball handler, which it seems that Apex really needed this year.
And Savannah Koffel makes her second shot.
Apex 30, Cary 22. Inside to Tamari Key, she goes up for the shot and gets fouled.
pass to number 24, Naomi Easter, and pass to number 10, Ariana Smith with the ball right now. And number 20 for Apex subbed in, and Jolie Koo.
That was number 13, Tiani Key with that shot.
Hayden Tarpey with the ball right now, going up the court.
Apex 6, Cary 24.
Number 30, Savannah Koffel.
Makes the shot. Your Apex Cougars are at 8 and Cary 24.
Seems that they're really driving right now.
And Ariana Smith misses a shot.
Great defense by Hayden Tarpey.
Seems to be a fight over that rebound down there.
I believe Apex wins.
Okay, and now we're going to take it to Sydney McCoy on the court.
Let's see what to say, Sydney.
So everyone, we are here at our Apex women's game, and we are doing pretty well as a team, but we have lost 8 seniors this year, so it's super important that we rekindle and we all learn how to work together. On the Imps, we have 2 super tall players. They are sisters, number 32, who is 6'6", and player number 13, who is 6'2". So them together, it's super easy to get the rebounds back off the back. But
Thanks, Sydney. And now back to the Apex women's basketball game. Hayden Tarpey with the ball right now.
She goes up off against 4 defenders for the layup and almost makes it.
Number 10, Jada Smith. Sorry, Ariana Smith. Jump ball by Tiani Key.
And
That was
she
pretty
travels.
obvious.
She went for the fake and ended up traveling. Now switch up. Number 21, Hayden Tarpey, is going to bring the ball up. We're getting even closer to halftime. Apex 8, Cary 24.
6 seconds left. 4, 3, 2,
Jessica Whalen goes
1.
up for the shot.
And it's a
she
close
misses.
one. This has been a terrific half.
Okay, well, Apex has 8 points and Cary has 24. Do you think Apex can come back in the second half?
I believe if they find a way to counter the Cary defense, I believe that we can.
Hopefully they'll set up some plays during halftime and get themselves prepared.
These JV cheerleaders right now. Captains are Madison Cahill and Mary Buckler.
So it seems that Hayden Tarpey is playing a really good game today with her ball handling. She's putting up a ton of shots, but they just aren't falling. She's driving against multiple defenders and still getting the ball up there. It's pretty impressive for a sophomore.
That is pretty impressive, and she is going up against Tiani Key, too.
Oh, yeah. Tiani and Tamari are sisters, like Sydney said, and they're very tall. So they definitely play a big factor in Cary's defense and offense.
all right, guys, I'm here with Coach Daly, and you are up 24-8. So how are you feeling right now?
We feel pretty good right now. Defensively, we're getting some stops. We're having a little trouble scoring the ball. That's what we're going to go talk about at halftime here, and hopefully we can put the ball in the hole a little bit more and continue to play solid defense.
Thank you so much.
And that was the coach for Cary before he headed out to the locker rooms for halftime. There's a lot of Apex Cougars that showed up for this varsity women's basketball game.
This is a very good attendance.
And the theme is blackout. So all your Apex Cougars are wearing all black. Even though your Apex Cougars lost 40-23 at our last game versus Millbrook, Savannah Koffel and Nicole Malone carried the team with 8 points and 9 points.
And Jessica Whalen had 4 assists and 1 rebound. Hayden Tarpey last game had 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, and 1 turnover. Those are pretty good stats for a sophomore in her first game.
She seems to play a lot. which is very impressive once again for a sophomore, along with Sadie Johns, who is a freshman who also plays a lot. Seems that we have some underclassmen that will be able to carry over some talent when the seniors and juniors leave.
Did you know that Charlie Michael, the head coach, her dad is also the assistant coach?
I did know that. And did you know that she used to play at Apex? And now we're going to head over to Sydney once again to talk to Coach Moog, the Apex JV men's basketball coach.
Let's see what you have to say.
All right, I am here with Coach Moog, and congratulations on your victory tonight against one of our biggest rivals, Cary. And I know you guys went into overtime. And how do you feel about your big win?
We needed it. It was a good win. We had a tough game on Tuesday. We got a lot of young guys. We just need a little bit of confidence to get there slowly but surely, and we're getting there. The amount we improved from Millbrook to now was dramatic. Fought till the end. And as a coach, especially a JV coach, the first 3 weeks of the season, all you can ask for is you guys fight to the end. And they did, and they pulled it out. They hit shots when they needed to, played defense when they needed to. It was nice.
And how do you think the rest of the season will go?
I think it's going to go very well. If we keep improving the way we have, I think it's going to go really, really, really well. A lot of potential. Unfortunately, if they keep improving the way they have, they might lose some to varsity, and that worries me. So,
Well, any words of encouragement for your team for the rest of the season?
keep it up, and thank you for dealing with me. Keep dealing with me, okay? I promise we're going to get some.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sydney. And that JV boys basketball game was a wild one. They won in overtime with that shot by, was it Jaden? Jaden Quick?
I think it was. And now we are going to cut for halftime.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Aiden McGinnis.
And I'm Anna Roberts, and we'll see you at the start of the third quarter. We're back. Start of the third quarter.
Here at Green Level High School, the temporary home for Apex High School, let's see what these Apex women's basketball players can do.
Hopefully they'll get some screen set to
And a
defeat the
block
defense.
by Claire Tarleton to Tamari Key. First block that she's had this game.
And Tamari Key is up at the foul line. The shot is good. That makes Apex 8, Cary 25. Her next shot is also good. Apex 8, Cary 26. Cary's on the press even though they're up by a reasonable amount. Looks like they really want to win this game.
Cary is an aggressive defensive team. Looks like a player got hit in the eye. Number 10, Ariana Smith.
And Maddie Field in the backcourt is bringing it up.
Good ball handling skills by Maddie Field.
She seems to have a lot of practice being on the team for so long. And that is freshman number 30, Savannah Koffel, with that shot.
She is a freshman. She has to be as tall as Tamari Key.
She's almost there.
And another block by Tarleton.
The ball stays at this end of the court as Apex were the ones to knock it out. Number 13, Tiani Key, is the one passing it in for Cary. And she passes it to her sister, who misses the shot, Tamari Key.
Claire Tarleton with the ball. Now,
Seems like it was an unintentional pass to her because she seemed a little shocked when she received it.
Hayden Tarby with the ball right now. Pass to Nicole.
And turnover by Cary, number 13, Tiani Key with the steal.
And out by Cary.
Hayden Tarpey is passing it into Maddie Field, two great ball handlers for Apex.
Let's see what they can do offensively.
Maddie Field is staying very far outside, passes it to Nicole. Claire for the three, and it's good. Apex has hit double digits. Apex 11, Cary 26.
They look like they're really, really driving now. I wonder what the coach said.
And that is a jump ball. Cary gets the ball, and we're staying at this end of the court. She passes it to number 21, Jada Smith, who goes up with a shot, and it's good. Apex 11, Cary 28.
We always talk about Tamari Key and Tiani Key about this game, but how about Jada Smith? She's been putting up points, too.
I know. She's not as tall as them, but she has got a lot of points this game. And she just got a steal as we were talking about her. Passes it to number 13, Tiani Key.
Out of bounds. No foul.
Cary gets the ball. Number 21, Jada Smith with the shot, and it's good. Like we said, this girl has got some points on the board. Apex 11, Cary 30. And number 10, Ariana Smith teals the ball from Hayden Tarpey. Goes straight for the layup and makes it. Apex 11, Cary 32. We have 5 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Hayden Tarpey with the three, and it's good. That is the second three in a row for Apex.
The score is 32-14. Sorry, Anna.
It's all right.
Coach Charlie Michael had to have said something to them in the locker room to spark something.
She's really got a soft spot for this team since she was a player herself here one time. I'm not sure how long ago that was, but she's pretty young, so it couldn't have been that long ago.
Could not have been that long.
I think she really enjoys coaching the basketball team that she was once on. And she gets to do it with her dad, who is the assistant coach. That must be so fun, getting to hang out with your dad. And the timeout is over. We're back, and Apex has the ball. Cary has the ball.
Tiani Key taking out for Cary.
No press by Apex. They just want to get their defense as good as they can down here on this end.
And number 10, Ariana Smith. Pass
it to number 13, Tiani Key. Then to Jada Smith, who's going for the drive. Back to number 13, Tiani Key. How did she get over here that fast?
I don't even know. I didn't even see her.
Me either.
Not only is she tall, but she is quick.
That was a foul on number 13, Maddie Field. Number 10, Ariana Smith has the ball for Cary.
Number 10, Ariana Smith. Seems like she's calling something to the Cary offense. Pass number 13, and she scores. Oh, number 32, I'm sorry. Her sister.
And that is Tamari Key, assisted by number 13, Tiani Key. These sisters, they just really got something going for this Cary team.
Seems like it's a superhero duo.
Cary's got a tough press on Apex right now, but Maddie Field goes straight
for score by Maddie Field.
She falls on the ground and still makes a shot. Apex 16, Cary 34.
Shot, miss.
No good. Out on Cary, Apex's ball.
They seem like they're really driving now.
Cary is still pressing on Apex, even with this score. Cary is up by over half.
I don't know where Hayden Tarby was passing up, but is out of bounds.
Number 23, Kirsten Clark, was the one that stepped out, so Apex still receives the ball.
Pass to Maddie Field.
In the backcourt. She calls a play, bringing it up.
Maddie Field is a terrific ball handler, as we've seen in the first half.
Yeah, she really, without her, this team would be struggling. The ball seems to be in her hands quite frequently. Hayden Tarpey tries to set a screen for Maddie, but she travels. It's Cary's ball, and number 21, Jada Smith, is passing it into number 10, Ariana Smith. Ariana Smith for Cary also seems to have the ball a lot.
Savannah Koffel tries to throw it back in.
But it gets in the hands of number 32, Tamari Key. They're back on the outside of the three-point line, which seems to be very popular for their team. They are still passing it around the outside of the three-point line. Almost blocked by Nicole Malone. And number 23, Kirsten Clark, scores a two-pointer. Apex 16, Cary 36.
This Apex defense really needs to figure out what to do against this Cary offense. They keep putting up points and points and points.
And number 21, Hayden Tarpey, on the three-point line.
So close. Number 10.
Ariana Smith bringing it up the court. Number 21, Jada Smith, wide open, and she makes 2 points.
And she sunk it.
Apex 16, Cary 38.
Maddie Field with the ball again. Pass to number 21, Hayden Tarpey.
Cary is still pressing. Apex really needs to get back on their feet.
I'm telling you, this Cary defense is really good right now.
Cary knocks it out of bounds for a stop of play so that Apex gets the ball.
Hayden Tarby passes to Maddie Field once again. Calling a play. Seems like they're switching up.
Slowing it down up here so they can take a breather. And number 21, Jada Smith with the steal. Misses a layup. Ariana Smith misses.
Rebounded by number 13, Maddie Field.
And there is a foul by number 21, Jada Smith, on number 13, Maddie Field.
Apex is going to take it in.
We got some new jerseys this year, and they are looking nice out there on the court.
I like the pattern on the shorts.
Me too. And team shoes, those look nice.
They do. I wonder what the varsity men's team shoes look like.
We will just have to see it the next game.
And for those of you just tuning in right now, we are covering the Apex Varsity Women's Basketball game at Green Level High School, the temporary home for Apex High School. The score is 38-16 Cary, and Apex has the ball rebounded by number 13, Maddie Field.
And we have less than 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Hayden Tarpey passes it over the entire court to Nicole. Claire for the three, and she misses. Hayden Tarpey gets that rebound, dribbles through a couple defenders.
You know, as I look into the crowd,
Number 30, Savannah Koffel up with that shot.
you know, as I look into the crowd, I can see a lot of alumni from Apex High School.
Yes, since it's Thanksgiving break for most colleges, a lot of people have come home to watch their Apex Cougars play.
Number 32, Tamari King.
And that was number 23, Kirsten Clark with that shot.
Savannah Koffel, out of bounds, Apex. Oh, actually, it was out of bounds on Cary. No, Apex is going to take it in.
It was pretty close, I couldn't tell. They're switching out a few players for Cary, having a stop of play for the game. Maddie Field in the backcourt. She passes to Savannah Koffel, the freshman, and it is blocked by number 32, Tamari Key, once again.
Number
Savannah
22.
Koffel just cannot seem to get past her.
They are about the same height.
Number 32, Tamari Key, with about 3 shots on that play that just could not go in, but she kept getting the rebound.
Maddie Field with the ball right now.
And Claire Tarleton sets a screen for her in an attempt to conquer this Cary defense. Claire Tarleton with the ball up for the two-pointer, and she misses. Number 32, Tamari Key with that rebound. And we are at the end of the third quarter.
The score is 38-16 Cary, and let's see those JV cheerleaders.
This quarter, Apex has had 2 fouls, and Cary has only had 1. It seems to be a low fouling game. JV cheerleaders with some nice flips on the court. And Aiden, I'm looking out in the crowd, and I see a ton of farmers.
I believe that the Cary student section is chanting to the Apex student section. Let's see how Apex counters back.
Will they stand up or will they stay seated?
They better stand up.
I think Apex's theme might be looking a little better than Cary's. I mean, they're dressed as farmers.
They look like hillbillies. We look like a blackout team. We look a lot classier.
Cary and Apex were like the first 2 schools in this area, so this is just a huge rivalry that we've always had. But now Apex Friendship is playing in the picture, which is another rivalry for our Apex team, which we will be playing twice later this season since they're in our conference. And now we are here at the start of the fourth quarter. If you are just tuning in, we are covering your Apex Cougars women's varsity basketball game versus the Cary Imps. The score is Apex 16, Cary 38. Maddie Field with the shot, and it's so close.
Anna, how do you think that Apex can progress in this fourth quarter to maybe get a comeback?
I just really hope we make the score closer. I'd love to see a good finish by the Apex Cougars.
Pass up to Tamari King.
That was Tamari Key missing the shot, and Maddie Field is bringing the ball up the court. Seems like Apex is trying to run a play right now in an attempt to get rid of this Cary defense, who is all over them. We've had a lot of block shots this game. We just need some open girls.
Number 11 for Cary, Megan Kennedy, passes to number 22. And blocked by number 14, Claire Tarleton.
Who gets
and out of
the
bounds.
steal. Passes it down the court, but no one is there. It goes out of bounds, and it's Cary's ball. Apex is not pressing. I guess they just need a breather so they can try to defend as well as they can.
I feel like they should start pressing just to cover this gigantic player, number 32, Tamari King.
And number 32 for Apex has just come in. This is Sadie Johns. She went to Apex her freshman and sophomore year, lived in Alaska her junior year, and is now back in Apex for her senior year.
Let's see what she can do.
She seems pretty tall up there with number 30 Savannah Koffel, which we might need in this game right now.
And she gets a rebound. And passes to number 13 Maddie Field, going up the court, and a steal.
Number 22 steals it for Cary, and that is Caitlin Carney.
Number 11 doing some good defense with Maddie Field, but Maddie Field gets around and
Tries
it's
to
blocked.
go for the hook shot, but it is blocked once again by number 32 Tamari Key.
If you stick around for this live stream, we are going to live stream the Apex boys basketball game, and the two commentators are going to be Brian Poyer and Asher Queen.
Yes, I am very excited to watch the boys put up a fight against the Cary M's.
And a shot up of number 13 Tiani King, and she made it.
That was a fast break. She stole the ball from Apex.
The score is 40-16, the Imps. This Cary student section looks like they're wild right now.
Oh yeah, they're standing up supporting their Lady Imps. Claire Tarleton has the ball. Hayden Tarpey goes up with the shot. And we're subbing in a player for Cary. Number 14, Anna Padiak is back in the game.
Maddie Field with the ball again.
And there's a foul on the play. Number 22, Caitlin Carney on number 13, Maddie Field.
Apex has the ball right now. Claire Tarleton is going to pass it out.
Maddie Field wide open on the three-point line, and the shot is close but not good.
I believe that Apex has more shots than Cary right now. If they would just make it, we would be winning right now.
That was number 32, Sadie Johns with the rebound, and Hayden Tarpey bringing the ball up the court. Goes for
And it's
an
a layup.
amazing layup.
Against number 13, Tiani King,
And she gets the ball again. A steal. Goes up, and it's no good.
Out of bounds.
The
Apex.
score is 18 Apex and 40 Cary. Apex seems to be putting a press on the Cary Imps right now. The ball is in the hands of number 21, Jada Smith, and now to number 13, Tiani Key.
After this, we have a post-game show. I'm going to ask you 2 or 3 questions about the game.
Hayden Tarpey passing it in for the Apex Cougars. And there seems to be some subbing on the Cary side.
If you stick around for after the game, we have a post-game show where we're going to be asking a couple questions.
Number 13, Maddie Field, has the ball.
And it's intercepted.
And number 21, Jada Smith, dribbles it out of bounds. Apex's ball.
Number 13, Maddie Field. She is a regular name on this broadcast.
Once again with the ball in her hands, she's just so good with the ball handling. And that was a foul for Cary on number 21, Jada Smith. Another name we're hearing often on this broadcast.
Number 14, Claire Tarleton is going to take it out for Apex.
Hayden Tarpey with the fake. And number 13, Maddie Field, has the ball once again.
Claire Tarleton is wide open and asking for the ball.
And number 21, Jada Smith, gets the rebound to number 23, Kirsten Clark. And the ball is being passed inbounds right now by Cary.
Cary with the ball right now, number 23.
And
it's
Oh, almost a steal by Apex's number 30, Savannah Koffel.
And number 23 for Cary, Kristen Clark tries to get it back in for the Imps.
And Apex has the ball with the turnover.
Claire Tarleton passes it into Maddie Field. She's bringing it up the court right now, calling a play. Seems like she's calling out Savannah Koffel.
And it goes to number 32, Sadie Johns, to number 30, Savannah Koffel. The ball was on the floor, and Cary gets possession.
Hayden Tarby almost gets a turnover.
Number 23 with the fast break, Kirsten Clark makes the layup. Apex 18, Cary 42, with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know what I really like about this Apex team is that it's a brand new team. They've never played together, but they're still racking up points. But I think that throughout the season, they can start to have a good chemistry as a team.
Yes, they are very new working together, and they just really need to start learning each other and how each other work. Number 13, Maddie Field, has the ball once again. Number 21, Hayden Tarpey with the three, and it's so close. Her shots are just not falling tonight. And it looks like the ball is in the hands of Cary. Apex is pressing.
Maybe that's what they can do to get maybe a 2-minute comeback. Oh. Ooh, Hayden Tarpey down on the ground.
But she gets up. Apex's press might just be giving Cary a taste of their own medicine. The ball is in the hands of Angelique Q, number 20 for Apex, as Maddie Field is now on the bench taking a break. Hayden Tarpey has been in almost the entire game.
It's on the iPad right behind.
And she's only a sophomore.
She's a well-deserved player. She's
She
really
is.
good.
And she goes up with the shot, doesn't fall. The ball is now with Ariana Smith for Cary.
Here's a little fun fact about Hayden Tarpey. She played football in 8th grade at Salem Middle School.
That's crazy because, you know, not a lot of girls play football.
She was the kicker and sometimes played linebacker.
Wow. She just seems an all-around athletic player. Claire Tarleton throwing it in for Apex. We have a 1 minute and 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Apex 18, Cary 44.
This is a good group of girls for the Apex team. I mean, like I said before, throughout the season, they can progress and they can learn each other.
We've subbed in a couple of players for Apex. 3, actually, all juniors. And number 32, Sadie Johns with that shot. That is no good. Number 20, Micah Thomas gets the ball. The layup is no good. The ball is rolling on the ground right now. And number 14, Anna Padiak receives it. Number 20, Micah Thomas with the shot, and the Cary student section goes wild.
Out of bounds, Apex, Cary ball.
We have 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this fourth quarter here at Apex High School.
Actually, we're at Green Level High School.
We are, but we call it Apex High School for now.
Yes, we do.
The ball is in the hands of number 23, Kirsten Clark for Cary. Number 20, Micah Thomas, once again with the shot, and she makes another one.
51 seconds left in the game. The score is 48-18, Cougars. Imps.
Number 12, Destiny Heaton is bringing up the ball, and that's the first time we've heard her name this broadcast.
Last game, Destiny Heaton had 1 rebound, 1 steal, and 1 turnover.
Yes. She could definitely put some points up for this end of the game.
She can get her first shot.
Number 20, Micah Thomas is almost pushed out of bounds by the Apex defense and is forced to pass it. Apex ball.
That bounced right off the leg of Savannah Koffel.
Oh, it's actually Cary's ball.
Diasia
Stand back.
with the block, out of bounds.
And number 13, Tiani Key, a very frequent name, is passing the ball in.
She's had herself a game.
Now number 22, Hannah Smith, is passing the ball in to number 12, Destiny Heaton. As she brings the ball up the court, she goes straight for the lane and misses the layup.
I don't know about you, Anna, but I am extremely excited for this boys basketball game coming up next.
I am so excited, Aiden.
I heard this basketball team has 10 seniors.
Wow. And with us being such an old rivalry, it should, hopefully, they have some motivation to put up a good fight.
4 seconds left in the game. Cary 48 and Apex 18.
And number 13, Tiani Key, is on the line. She misses her first free throw. She misses her next free throw. Number 30, Savannah Koffel, is on the ground with the ball, and that is the end of the game.
Thank you for joining us. The score was 48-18 Cary Amps. I'm Aiden McGinnis.
Unfortunately, our Apex Cougars did not win this game, but I think they definitely grew as a team. Everyone here in the audience is very ready to see this boys basketball game.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Aiden McGinnis.
And I'm Anna Roberts. Go Cougars.
Over here, I'm asking you 2 questions. Just elaborate as much as you want. We're just having a chill time talking about some basketball. I'm going to ask, what was the difference?
Like a post-game show?
Yeah. What was the difference in this game for Cary's win? Just like, what was the difference? And then, even though, what do we need to improve on for Apex? And then maybe a key play, like stand out plan. And just talk about it. And then I'm going to transition from you, Coach Hayden, for a few minutes.
All right, so you had a great game just then. You had a great victory. How does it feel?
I mean, the girls played hard. We're happy with the effort, but the execution is not up to par, and that's what we really got to focus in on, especially offensively. But we're happy with the win. You know, we're off to a 2-0 start, and we want to try to keep that momentum going.
And anything that you think that you can improve on or anything you're looking forward to for this season?
Yeah, definitely offensively and defensively. I mean, you know, it's early in the season. We're still trying to figure out, you know, what our identity is on both sides of the court, and so we've got a lot to work on still.
Well, thank you, and congratulations on your win.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Cary back. Welcome everyone to Apex Cougar TV's broadcast of the Apex versus Cary basketball game here tonight at Green Level High School, the temporary home of your Apex Cougars. I'm Brian Poirier, soon to be joined by Asher Queen. Tonight we have a very good showdown between two very good teams, and we hope to see an electric performance by everyone.
We're just 4 minutes to tip off here in the new Cougar Den, Apex, North Carolina. And it's really an exciting environment right now. Brand new court, brand new gymnasium and school and campus. We're just about ready for tip off here.
Asher, tonight we have a very, very good showdown. What do you think the keys to the game for Apex's win tonight?
Well, I think at first comes down for Apex to have a fast start. It's super important for them to get to the basket quick tonight and don't come out flat-footed. Just really play on their heels and play ready to go. Also, get to the line often. Our last game, Sal Cougar was at the line often, and it really helped their offense out versus Millbrook. And lastly, get the students involved. The more the student section is involved, giving the energy for the Apex Cougars, just the more energy this whole place has and the whole team has. It's going to light a little spark in them. So those are the three keys, I think, for Apex to be successful in this game.
That's right. We have two hopping student sections tonight. We would love to see Apex's basketball team feed off of the energy brought into the stadium tonight. And
credit to Cary, have a good little showing here in the student section. But again, try not to make them a factor in this game. Just under 2.5 minutes till tip off here in the new Cougar Den. Captains are looking at mid-court right now, shaking hands. Now, if you're Coach Neal right now, what are you saying to your guys? How are you getting them ready?
You just got to come out fast. Both teams very big, very strong, have fast players, and whoever comes out fast and scores points first will likely take the lead in this game and come out with a dub at the end of the day.
That's definitely huge in this game, and it's a rivalry game. This is huge.
That's right.
Apex versus Cary. I mean, this is what you live for in high school basketball in the area.
One of the most well-known rivalries in all of North Carolina, and we love to see these two teams come together and have some good old competition.
Yes. Looks like we're just about ready for tip-off in just a few minutes. You're listening to Cougar TV live broadcast of the Apex vs. Cary game. A lot of new faces for the Cougars this year and their starting lineup. We have one of them is Duke Fruhoff. He's one of the 6 man last year, but starting role this year. Great defensive player. It'll be exciting how he plays tonight versus Cary.
Tonight's starting lineup for Apex, you have Sal Kukuru, Travis Coachman, Duke Fruhoff, Denzel Jacobson, and Jalen Gibson.
And for Cary High School, we have number 2, DJ Horn, 3, Jet Fortuny, 12, Dane Hunt, 15, Jalen Thomas, and 20, Philip Blackley.
It's bound to be a very good show tonight. Tell your friends, tell your family, tune into this broadcast. It's going to be a great game.
It sure is. I'm about ready to go.
We have about 15 seconds till the starting lineups are introduced here tonight.
Let's take a little listen in here on the starting lineups presented by Coach Lockwood.
Welcome to Apex High School for tonight's game of your Apex Cougars against Cary Imps. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
We're just about ready here for the starting lineups by PA announcer.
And now the starting lineup for the Imps. Starting at guard, number 2, DJ Horn. Starting guard, number 3, Jeff Fortuny. Starting forward, number 12, Deontay Hunt. Starting at forward, number 15, Jalen Thomas. And starting at center, number 20, Phil Buckley.
Here at Apex, basketball is everything. Here, championships and banners are expected. Here, legends are made. The historic Cougar Den may be gone, but our excellence will always live on. Apex, stand up, because the time is now.
And now your starting lineup for your Apex Cougars. Starting guard, number 3, Sam Drew. Starting at forward, number 5, Travis Coachman. Starting at guard, number 10, Duke Freehoff. Starting at forward, number 1, Denzel Jacobson. And starting at center, number 22, Jalen Gibson.
Well, that was the starting lineup presented by Coach Lockwood. Wow, we have a good
Wow.
game on our hands today.
Wow is right.
Looks like the Imps and the Cougars are taking the floor.
Last year, Apex lost in the third round of the playoffs to South Central by a score of 60-53. They hope to build on that final of last year's season and possibly have a better season this year. And they're looking for a run to the state title this year.
Looking for their first win in the season in a very, very early men's basketball season. Cary coming in at 1-0, looking for their second win in a row.
Here's the tip-off, and Cary will start with the first possession of the game.
Sal Kukuru playing press.
DJ Horn looking for a man. Cary moving the ball. Back to DJ Horn. Fortuny looking for a man, and that ball is out of bounds. Apex ball.
Exactly what the Cougars were looking for. Turnover for Cary. Great start for the Cougars to see if they can build on it.
Travis Coachman inbound to Sal Kukuru. Coachman at the top of the key. Pass to Fruhoff. Fruhoff to Jacobson. Top of the key to Kukuru. Pass to Coachman. Up. No good. Rebound by Cary. Here comes Fortuny on the drive.
That was a good series by Apex, but just couldn't get in the basket there.
Rebound by Jalen Gibson. Apex ball. Score is still at 0 with about 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what, Jalen, he's a new face of this team for the varsity squad, and he's really making a difference in his size and his ability. He's really good at getting boards. We'll see if he can make an impact in this game.
That's right, and Apex needs those big guys to really clean up the glass and get rebounds for their star performers to make a move towards the basket. Score is still at 0. DJ Horn with the ball, heavily guarded by Apex defensemen. That is a foul on Apex. That's 1 for Jalen Gibson.
We need to be more careful there. We don't want to get into foul trouble too early. But sometimes in the rivalry games, at first people can be nervous. They just want to start playing. Sometimes the nerves get to you a little bit. You want to be a little more aggressive. Yeah, Sal Cougar on defense right now.
That's right. And
man, look at that.
The key to these guys is if they just settle down and play ball like they know how to do, we're going to have a high-scoring affair. And that is number 20 for Cary, Phil Blackley, with a 2-point. That's the first basket of the game.
Looks like we have another whistle on the court. And we're going to go over to Grace right now. Grace?
We talked to Apex's head coach, Coach Neal, about his main strategies for beating Cary tonight. He said that their main goal was to give the ball to Chavez and keep the ball away from Cary's very own number 3, who's apparently a great shooter.
All right, thank you, Grace, for that. And couldn't be more right. Chavez is he put up big numbers last game, scoring 21 points and 5 defensive rebounds, so he's definitely a key player in this affair.
Sal Kukuru with the layup up and in for the first points for Apex tonight.
That's
Sal
huge.
Kukuru had a strong 18 points last Monday against Millbrook.
It's going to be huge for getting Sal some points early on.
Fortuny with the shot, and it misses. Rebound by Jalen Gibson. Pass inside to Jalen Gibson. Blocked.
What a great play there by Philip Blackley. Both him and Jalen, great size, but just got the upper hand on that one.
That's right, and Cary and Apex both have 2 very big men in the front court with Jalen Gibson.
Yes, they do.
Blackley.
And maybe that's why they're playing so physical right now.
Fruhoff at the top of the key. Pass out to Sal Kukuru, who drives inside, layup, and it's no good. Rebound by Coachman, and the putback is good by Travis Coachman.
Great second effort there by him. And that's what the Cougars need, some hustle plays like that to get them started.
Heavily guarded was number 12, Dane Hunt.
All right,
a foul.
I think we're going to send it off to Audi for some updates on the Apex Cary game. Audi?
Hey, Cougars. I talked to Cary's head coach earlier before the game about his strategies for beating Apex tonight, and all he said was to get more points. Thanks.
And that's a simple strategy by Cary, and I guess that's the goal for everyone when coming in to a game.
I guess so. I mean, I hope you want to score more points than their team to win.
Heavily guarded is Jacobson and swatted away.
I think I heard a
by
whistle there, but
Philip Blackley. Foul, though, and it's still Apex ball. Inbound to Gibson, who passes inside to Coachman. Big slam, and he comes up empty. That would have been big.
it looks like both the student sections are riled up here, especially Cary right in front of where Apex is shooting right now. Some great energy right now. Just out and in for
Still Apex ball. Fruhoff inbound to Jacobson, who gets swatted, but Gibson with the rebound, and he puts it up and in.
You know, even though that was a swat right there, they still got the ball back and made 2 points. I mean, that's huge.
That's a big play. Right now the score is 6-2 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period of play. Cary with a layup by Philip Blackley. On the inbound pass, the ball is stolen by Cary, but they come up empty. Jacobson on the drive, pass to Gibson, and the layup is good. That's a strong fast break play.
Great pass right there. Great pass. And the Cougars are feeding off of that right now. Sal playing press.
And that's a foul on Apex, foul on Sal Kukuru.
Number 3, Sal Kukuru, I believe his first foul of the game. We'll keep an eye on that as the game progresses on. 3:55 left here in the first period. Cougars 8, Cary 4.
And the shot by DJ Horn is no good. Rebound by Gibson. Now Kukuru leads the Apex on the charge with a three-pointer, and it's no good. Saved from going out of bounds by Coachman, but he comes up empty on the pass. Fast break score by number 15, Jalen Thomas for Cary.
Great move by Jalen Thomas there, getting to the rim.
Jacobson trying to slow down the pace of Apex's play.
Looking a little sloppy right now, Apex offense the last few possessions. Big shot here.
Gibson with the three, and the big man nails the three-pointer, shaking off the noise from the Cary crowd.
I'll tell you what, that's 7 points already here early in the first period for Jalen. That's exactly what the Cougars were looking for from him.
Now he's a strong playing junior who will come back next year, and he's a leader on this team. Pass inside the paint to Blackley. Heavily guarded, pass out to Fortuny with the three-pointer, and it's good.
If anybody who knows Fortuny, he can sink that three down. I believe he had 6 in the last game versus Nightdale, so nothing unfamiliar for the junior.
Jacobson at the top of the key looking for a man, trying to create a play. Pass inside to Coachman. Layup is no good. He's got the rebound, and he's blocked, but a foul on the way up. And Coachman will go to the line.
One of the keys to the game right there, going to the line quick and often.
Yes, the more time Apex gets to the line and nails their free throws, that might be the edge that they need.
Especially in a close knit game like this. And we'll see for his first shot.
And the first shot is no good, but he has one more. Subs now for Apex. Incoming is number 40, Alex Baker, and number 32, Anthony Barnes, for Sal Kukuru and Duke Fruhoff.
Getting the starters some rest here, but Anthony Barnes and Alex Baker they're still familiar faces here for Apex basketball. I believe they've been on the squad for 4 years. Impact players, great hustle players.
Coachman misses on both attempts.
Those are some big free throws.
Horn guarded by Barnes with a move, looking for a man to pass to. Now Fortuny, guarded by Alex Baker, picked by Blackley, and Fortuny nails the three off of the screen.
That's his second three of the game early on. We need to keep an eye on that if Apex wants to have any success against them in this game.
Anthony Barnes gets the inbound, gets the pass by Jalen Gibson. Shot's no good. And now here's Cary looking to score on Apex yet again. Fortuny with another three-pointer, and he drains it.
That was a heat check right there. Huge three-pointer by Fortuny.
He is starting off hot. And the Cary crowd is loving it. Apex needs a spark.
See if Apex can get anything going here on this offensive possession. It's 15-11 Cary right now.
Jacobson with a spin and a layup, no good. Rebound by DJ Horn.
And Fortuny. Looks like we have a whistle on the play.
Let's see what the call is. And it will be a foul on Apex. Cary will inbound pass, and now we have subs again for both teams. Alex Baker and Anthony Barnes go out for Kukuru and Fruhoff. We also have subs for Cary as well. Number 25, Jared Moore, and number 5, BJ Keith are in to the game.
Let's see with this new lineup for Cary if Apex can make any movement happen around
And
the
we've
ball.
got a 5-second violation. Looks to be Apex's ball now. Cary unsuccessful on the inbound pass. Duke Fruhoff will now look to pass to one of his Apex players to see if they can get an offensive possession going and get some points on the board before this first period ends. Kukuru making a strong drive to the basket. Layup, and it's no good. Putback is good by Chavis Coachman. He's been the man on the glass tonight. Shot by Cary, no good. Rebound by Jalen Gibson, saves it from going out of bounds. Now Sal Kukuru will lead the offensive possession.
It's a 2-point game here. Heading into the first is a huge possession by Apex. Let's see what they can do.
Apex looking to take their time. Pass inside to Coachman. Being physical inside, and he's no good on the layup. Fortuny now on the fast break. Stumbles, but he maintains the ball. And we have a foul on Apex. 10.7 seconds left in the first period of play.
I believe it's on Apex and Sal Kukuru more specifically.
Sal Kukuru is now out of the game for the time being. Anthony Barnes is in his place.
He's got to be careful, though, having a few fouls early on.
Hopefully they limit their fouls later on in the game, because that can really, really hurt them. Shot up by Horn, and he sinks it right at the buzzer. That's a big-time shot.
It's like the end of the first period here. Huge shot by Cary High School. Into the first, you have Cougars 13, Cary 18, a 5-point lead. And a really a great start by Jet Fortuny.
Yes.
He's
nailed some clutch threes that have helped spark the fire that Cary wants. And they're pulling ahead in this game. Apex will look to come back off this after the in the second quarter and get something going on the offensive possessions.
Yeah, for sure. And Fortuny has scored half of Cary's points in the first quarter. So I mean, taking him out of the game and limiting him is a huge key in the second quarter. We'll see what they do, but again, a fast start was huge and it really benefited Cary there.
And that's right. Like we predicted, the fast start will help lead the team to victory, and so far that's proving right for Cary, now up 18-13.
Looks like the teams are taking the court back, and we'll be inbound for the second quarter to begin. 18-13, Cary leads.
Cary will inbound for the start of the second period. Cary drives to the basket, and it's blocked.
Great block there by Anthony
But
Barton.
it looks to be a foul on the way up.
Might have got a hand in there. Great effort there by Anthony Barnes, but just a little too much contact.
BJ Keith will now shoot from the line. He's got 2.
Lots of new faces here for the Cary Imps. They lost a lot of seniors last year, but BJ Keith, sophomore, actually. The only starter on Cary starting 5 that is a upperclassman or a senior is Philip Blackley. So a lot of new and young faces for this Cary team.
Keith misses both of his free throws. Apex now on the offensive possession. Jacobson Guarded heavily by the Cary defenseman. Pass inside, Chavis Coachman. Being physical, pass to Gibson. Bobbles the ball, and there's
Fight for it.
scrum under the net. We've got a jump ball.
Sal Kukuru back in the game, number 3 for Anthony Barnes. Looks like it's going to be an inbound pass.
Pass to Gibson, who gets blocked by number 15, Jalen Thomas, on the fast break. Is unsuccessful by the physical play from Chavis Coachman.
Another great block there by Chavis Coachman.
And that's a steal by Cary. Horn, layup, and it's good. Score is now 20-13. And we've got a timeout.
Cary's playing with some great energy right now, and surprised they've kept it up so far. It looks like Apex needs to match their intensity a little bit. But some great rebounds by Chavis Coachman and putbacks by Jalen Gibson.
Yeah, and that's right. Apex has had possessions. They just haven't capitalized yet by some great defensive effort from the Cary Imps.
Yeah, and that's right, Brian. All you ask for as like a coach is to have those possessions and have an opportunity like that. They just need to get their flow back and start capitalizing on these possessions.
That's right. Duke Fruhoff now on the inbound pass to Sal Kukuru. Looking to make something happen after the timeout. Fruhoff guarded by Fortuny. Pass to Jacobson. At the top of the key. Pass to Kukuru now. Great ball movement by Apex. That's what they need to do to create space to get some good shots off. And a foul by Cary.
Looks like they got a hand in there.
Apex will pass inbound. We've got a sub for Cary. Philip Blackley now in for number 25, Jared Moore.
The big man, 6'8", is back in for Cary. Let's see what they can do.
Pass up to Coachman. Bobbles, and now Horn on the fast break. And a dunk. That got the Cary crowd going.
Apex in transition coming back.
Pass to Baker, who can't collect the pass. And the offensive possession is unsuccessful. Cary ball yet again. Fortuny with another 3. And it is no good.
Hit the top of the basket. It looks like it'll be Apex's ball here with 6:10 left. Cary is up 9 points, 22-13.
We've got a sub for Cary. Xavier White is now in for number 2, DJ Horn. Apex now on the offensive possession, looking to make something happen. Now I think Apex just needs to slow it down. They've been really fast these past few possessions and have come up empty. If they just slow it down, focus on passing, and try to find the open man, I think they're going to start scoring some points.
I agree. They need to slow it down and play to their tempo. Cary's trying to play upbeat right now, and it's really not working for Apex. So we'll see what they'll try to do right here, but I agree. Just need to play their brand of ball.
Jacobson with a circus shot, and it's good.
Super great shot there. Denzel Jacobson had 28 points the last game, or 26 points the last game, excuse me, versus Millbrook.
Led the team in points, and now a 3-pointer by DJ Horn.
And we talk about Fortuny a lot, but DJ Horn can sure make some threes.
That's right, and Cary has some great sharpshooters on their team. So far this game, they've been blistering the Apex defense with a barrage of threes. Now we've got a whistle on the play. Whistle is on Cary. Duke Fruhoff will now pass in bounds. Looks to be a sub for Apex. Jalen Gibson now in for Alex Baker. Pass to Gibson right off the bench to Coachman, now under the basket.
Turnover.
The ball is bobbled, but recovered by Gibson. Pass to Fruhoff, and he comes up empty on the shot. Rebound by Gibson. And we've got a foul on the play.
Well, skirmish for the ball there. Finally, I think Apex ball. About 4:46 left here in the first half.
Cary right now leads 25-15. Jalen Gibson is now at the line for Apex. First shot attempt is good.
Huge shot there for Jalen Gibson. That should be his 8th point of the game. And looking for his 9th right here.
Gibson misses on the second. Rebound by Blackley. Now Cary is looking to make something happen on offense. Fortuny. Pass to Blackley under the basket, and it's stuffed by Jalen Gibson. Pass to Coachman. Passes out to Kukuru to Fruhoff.
Great ball movement there.
And that's what Apex needs to do. Move the ball around and get someone open. Drive to the basket by Kukuru, and it's good.
Huge shot by Sal Kukuru there. Getting in the lane and making a good 2 points for Apex.
Fortuny now at the top of the key, guarded by, and a Cary player trips and falls, gets a reaction from the crowd. Shot by number 21, Xavier White, is good.
So we have a whistle.
Looks like Apex will be taking a couple shots from the line. Kukuru
was fouled there.
Shots.
See if he can add on, making it 5. If he hits these 2, he'll have 5 and 6 points for the game. See what he can do on the line.
And correction, Kukuru only has 1 free throw and he misses. But Apex comes up with the rebound. And now an out of bounds ball. Let's see who will take possession. Apex looks to maintain. Gibson at the top of the key now. Kukuru with a lob. Coachman catches it, gains himself, puts up a layup, and it's good.
That's a huge play right there. Just getting right in the interior of the Cary defense, putting up on the board. That must hurt for Cary, but still a 7-point lead for Cary here. 3:25 left in the first half.
DJ Horn guarded by Jacobson. Makes a move to the basket, cut back, fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebound by Philip Blackley. And a steal by Jacobson, but it's out of bounds. We've got a sub for Cary. Number 15, Jalen Thomas, is now in for number 12, Dane Hunt. DJ Horn at the top of the key, trying to make something happen. DJ Horn with the three-pointer attempt, and it's no good. Rebound by Jacobson for Apex. Pass under the basket by Gibson, hesitates, and he misses the shot.
Looks like the Apex bench wanted a foul there as he was going up to the basket.
Fortuny pass to Jalen Thomas, and he sinks the three.
That's his 5th point of the game for Jalen Thomas, the junior. 3 of those are beyond the arc.
Now Apex only has made 1 shot from beyond the arc by Jalen Gibson, their big man, whereas Cary has made a number of three-pointers, and that's proved to be the deciding factor this game.
If I recall, I believe Cary has made 6 three-pointers so far. That's more than half of their points so far in the first half. So Cougars really need to spread it around the perimeter and bank some shots in this next few minutes.
That's right. Cary now leads 30-20 with 2:16 left in the second period of play. A couple subs now. Number 11,
And we're
is in for Cary.
We're gonna go to Audi real quick on some updates. Audi.
Hey Cougar Crazies, the Cougar Den is packed tonight. Our old gym could only hold around 800 people, but this new gym can hold over 2,000 people. Now we can finally fill the Cougar Den with the whole student body. Thanks.
Yeah, that is huge. Coming to a new school with a bigger capacity in the gymnasium.
Last year, the Cougar student section was only about 10 rows up.
Yeah, and this year I think it's double. It's very huge for the school spirit, and really just these environments of high school basketball games on a Friday night, just getting everybody out here, fitting the whole town in here. And
we've got a couple subs now for Apex. We've got number 4, Spencer Stokes in, as well as number 33, Desmond Booz. Fortuny with the layup, and he's fouled. He'll take a trip to the line.
we have Jet Fortuny at the line, junior. Marksman from behind the arc.
He sinks his first three-point shot. Second free throw is good. Inbound to Gibson, who passes out to Booz, drives to the net, and he's blocked by Blackley. Now a timeout for Cary. That was a big block by Blackley. Denied Desmond Booz.
Just under 2 minutes here in the Apex Cary game. Cary up 11 points versus Apex, but really the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story this game. A lot of fast break points by Fortuny and DJ Horn in this first half, so a lot closer contested game than the scoreboard might show at the time, but all we know about Coach Neal team, the second half they come out shooting and firing, so we'll see in the last few minutes of the first half here.
That's right, and the only difference between these two teams right now is Cary has capitalized on some big shots. If Apex can capitalize on their opportunities, we might see a different ball game.
Yeah, and a lot of the shots have been taken have not been clean. Some hands been on them or someone right up on them. So in Cary, they've been creating space, a lot more space and a lot more clean shots.
Now a shot by number 15 for Cary comes up empty. Desmond Booz with the rebound. Krukeru now leads the charge. Ooh, and a little bit of a miscommunication there between Jalon Gibson and Desmond Booz. Pass from Gibson is out of bounds. Cary will get the ball. Jalen Thomas with the inbound pass.
Every possession matters here in a close rivalry game, especially with only a few minutes left in the first half. So I bet the Cougars would love to have that one back.
Cary looking to make something happen. Pass inside to Blackley, who dishes it out to the corner to Fortuny. Guarded by Krukeru. Pick by Blackley. Fortuny drives, fadeaway jumper, and he sinks it.
Great defense by Sal Krukeru there, but man, Fortuny is hard to guard.
Yeah, that's right. Fortuny is possibly one of Cary's best players, and he is really hard to guard. Chavis Coachman with the putback. Now 34-23 with about 30 seconds left in the second period of play.
Let's see if Apex can make a big stop here on defense and maybe get a few points before the half.
That's right, and Cary leads right now, but it's not a lead that Apex can't come back from. Cary with a layup to make it 36-23 with 10 seconds left. Gibson at the basket, and he's fouled on the way up by Philip Blackley.
Great job there by Jalen Gibson by getting to the rim. Even though it was fouled, he showed great effort, and hopefully we'll drop 2 points here.
That's right. That was a very physical play, taking a shot at the rim. He'll take his first shot now. His first shot is good. Couple subs for Cary now. Number 2, DJ Horn is in for number 11. And now Jalen Thomas is out for number 33, Logan McNeil. Gibson with his second shot from the line. It comes up empty. Fortuny charges to the rim, and he makes it. And time has expired for the second period of play. 38-24, Cary. That about wraps up the first half.
And we're going to head on over to Grace Reckavan for some sideline reporting. Grace, are you with us? Look, I think they're waiting for the head coach, Coach Neal. We'll wait on that for a few.
Now the atmosphere in here is very electric. Student sections really need to come alive this second half.
All right, and it looks like we have Grace Reckavan. Grace, with Coach Neal right now.
I'm here with Apex's Coach Neal right during halftime. Now, what are your plans to tell your team for a hopeful second comeback in the second half?
Well, we're getting our tails wore out right now. Cary's more energetic. They're making shots. We're out of sorts offensively. We're having bad turnovers. It's giving them easy layups in transition. We just got to play a lot better and really quickly. Like the next 4 minutes of the third quarter, we better bring it or we're going to be in trouble.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Grace. And he's right, spot on there. They need to come out with some energy in the second half, or it could get ugly. We know what Cary's capable, and there's three-point shooters, but we also know what Apex is too. Some great players, Sal Kukru, Chavez, Coachman, and Denzel Jacobson with good first halves, but not great first halves. And I think that's what the Cougars are looking for.
That's right.
And our key performers here in the first half are Apex, Jalen Gibson with 9 points, a huge three-pointer start off the game. And for Cary, DJ Horn and Jet Fortuny. DJ with 5 points apiece, and Jet Fortuny with 11, and 3 of those shots were threes.
That's right, and Fortuny is a monster from beyond the arc. And the more he shoots, the more Apex will need to put some pressure on him.
Couldn't agree more here. And for the Cary men's basketball team, the next 3 games, they travel to Heritage, I believe on Tuesday, and then at Holly Springs, and then home versus Apex Friendship. And for the men's basketball team, up next to play Broughton on, I believe, Monday at Broughton. We'd like to see all the Cougar Crazies out there, of course. But a 14-point lead by Cary Imps here in the first half. Really, they put it on at the end. It was kind of neck and neck for most of it, and then they started getting those turnovers and transition points and starting to pull away a little bit.
That's right. Apex needs to slow down. They need to regain their confidence and get some fire behind their best shooters and capitalize on some moments that they've had in this game.
Couldn't agree more. Also, another thing with this new school here, the Apex men's basketball team didn't have a facility over the summer to practice at, like the other sports teams. So they practiced at Apex Middle School and had to plan their court over the summer. Just a cool little note about that.
That's right. Apex has probably had one of the most difficult preseasons in recent memory. The school was not finished over the summer, so many sports teams had to travel to other schools around the county to get some preseason work in ahead of their seasons.
Yeah, I mean, it sure is hard when you don't have your own home court to practice at, but props to all the administrators and athletic director Del Phillips for making that happen.
on camera and ask someone something, and I don't know what to do.
It's just not picking up enough. That's what I did, but I didn't want to pick up.
Yeah, they're not. All right, Brendan.
So we're 1 minute.
We're here back in the Cougar Den. 38-24 here. Cary leads. About 2 minutes left until the tip-off of the second half. Brian, what's the feeling so far for this game for Apex? If you're Coach Neal, what are you telling you guys in the locker room?
I'm telling them not to give up. I mean, they're down right now, but it's not so far gone that they can't come back.
Yeah, and something about the Cougars is that they really never do give up. They have a great heart and great pride there for the team. And I think I would trust Coach Neal and I trust the adjustments Coach staff will make. And I think we'll see an improved Cougars in the second half here. And also another big factor is the student section here. Just they're feeding off each other. Cary's student section is feeding off of the Cary players and gets more energy. And that's crucial for our student section here at Apex.
That's right. And the more the student section for Apex can get involved,
Hi,
the more we might see.
Neal, and you guys went
This is Coach Gus. Coach Neal coaches Apex. This is Coach Gus.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You guys went into the locker room with a 24-38 lead. How do you feel about the second half?
Well, I think we scored 10 points in the locker room because now it's 38-24. So I feel real good about the second half. We're scoring points when we're not even on the court.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Raina, for these for Coach Gus for Cary's adjustment. We have about 45 seconds here until tip-off in the second half, and both teams are going back to the bench, getting some final shots in from warm-ups, and we're ready to do this thing. Sorry for any of the audio difficulties here, some technical difficulties. We're going to sort it out.
We've got about 20 seconds left before we tip off for the second half.
Super excited to see some of the adjustments Apex is going to make, and also how Cary's going to rebuttal some of those adjustments here. Apex looking to go 1-1 with a win tonight, and Cary's looking to go 2-0, riding a one-game win streak early on in the season. A win versus Nightdale on Tuesday night. And we're just about ready for tip-off here.
Last year, Cary beat Apex in both of their matchups. Apex looking to change the tide of this rivalry this year and possibly come out with 2 dubs in the series.
Yeah, with the way they're playing tonight, that is a real possibility.
Cary will start on the possession to start the second half.
And it looks like just about ready here. Refs doing some last-minute adjustments. And there's the whistle.
Now Fortuny, inbound pass to DJ Horn, and we're underway.
Quick passes here by Cary.
Pass inside Fortuny, stolen by Sal Kukuru.
Transition.
Now on the fast break, drives to the net. Shot does not fall. Looks to be a foul.
Great.
We'll see who it's on.
Great effort there for Sal, going coast to coast, getting the steal and going up with a shot attempt. That's exactly what they need, some nice shot attempts early on here.
Apex inbound pass to Gibson, who passes it inside to Coachman, puts it up and in.
4th point of the game and first of the half.
Horn making a drive to the basket, pass to Blackley, pass outside to number 12, and he can't drain the 3. Jacobson on the rebound. And Coachman with a travel. That's gotta hurt.
That has gotta hurt. Just a simple little mistake there. But sometimes the game catches up with you, the speed of the game. Your Apex to shake it off and get ready for the next.
Apex hoping to not lose their momentum they've started out with the first few possessions. 3 by Horn, and it falls over Jacobson.
Just not a lot you can do right there. Great shot by DJ, but great defense as well by Apex. Just really great shot.
Drives to the basket, and it's blocked by Blackley. DJ Horn with the rebound. Now with another 3-point attempt, and he makes it again.
That's his second 3 of the second half, and his 3rd 3 of the game for DJ Horn, the junior, number 2.
Jacobson now with the key pass to Kukuru with a 3-pointer, and he nails it.
Big 3-pointer by Sal Kukuru right there. It's looking like the game is going to get a little lopsided, and Sal pulled it in within distance.
That's right.
44-29. Cary still leads. 6:33 left here in the 3rd period. And Sal Kukuru had a good bit of 3s in his last game versus Millbrook. He had a 3 altogether. So he can get hot beyond the arc, but so far I think it's his first 3 of the game.
That's right. They've just got to get him open. And the more they move the ball, the more these guys will get open, and they'll have these opportunities for these big-time shots.
And, man, I feel like every time we announce Philip Blackley's name, it's a block or something.
That's right.
We haven't got many clean shots from Apex's offense around the board. So that's another key right there. Just getting some clean shots and trying to stop some of the big men for Cary.
Cary's had a huge defensive presence today, and it's really showing in the scoreboard right now, 44-29.
I mean, that's pretty impressive, holding a team to 29 points in a few minutes in the 3rd quarter, especially Apex High School with their that's some good players like Denzel and Sal. Very impressive performance so far by the Cary D.
Cary now inbound after the break. DJ Horn taking it to the other side. Pass to Fortuny. Fortuny with a 3-point attempt, and he drains it again. Impressive amount of 3-pointers tonight. Kukuru on the fast break doesn't go. Coachman can't put it back on the putback. Now Cary ball. Out to Fortuny, another 3-point attempt, and it's good.
Looking like Steph Curry out there a little bit. 5th 3 of the game. That's crazy. We're only a few minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
And Fortuny has been shooting a lot, but he hasn't missed a lot, and a big-time slam by Jalen Gibson.
Jalen doesn't care what the score was or what Fortuny was doing. He just got right from the alley and dunked. Great job there by Jalen Gibson.
That's right. Jalen Gibson's going to ball out no matter what the score is, and that's the kind of guy Apex needs.
Good defense there by Apex High School, making them pass it around.
Drive in by Fortuny, off the glass and in. Now 50-31, with about 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. Inside to Coachman, back out to Gibson. Apex looking to slow down the tempo a little bit and regain themselves. Kukuru jives inside, and he's fouled.
And well, it looks like we're going to go to Audi.
During that last timeout, Coach Neal said that the boys aren't playing smart and they need to get their head in the game and start playing smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Audi. And yeah, couldn't be more correct there.
These guys really need to slow down and play the ball that they know how to play. Kukuru drains the first free throw that he has. He's got one more left. Kukuru nails them both.
That's his 9th point of the game for Sal Kukuru. He's one shot, getting 10, and just a few steals for him as well for this game.
Fortuny at the top of the key, guarded by Coachman. Excuse me, guarded by Kukuru. Fortuny looking to make a move, drives inside, pass out to Blackley, who drains the jumper.
His 4th point of the game for Philip Blackley, the senior, 6'8". Sal looks like he gets some offense going here, top of the key.
Pass outside to Gibson, and he drains the three.
Jalen Gibson having a great night with 14 points so far here in the 3rd.
Jalen Gibson is just an all-around good player. He can shoot from outside. He's good off the glass. The jumper by Philip Blackley. Kukuru guarded heavily on the inbound. Pass out to Gibson.
It's like a little 2-on-3.
Who inbounds to Booz. Can't make it sink, but Coachman with the putback, and it's good.
It's Coachman's 6th point of the game for the senior. Coming off of a monster game versus Millbrook with 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists, 2 blocks. And really, it's time for these Apex players to start getting going. We saw a little flash of that last few minutes, and heading into the last few minutes of the 3rd quarter, it's just huge for Apex. In crucial moments, they want to have a chance in this game.
That's right, and we've said it all night. The more Apex capitalizes on the opportunities they have, the sooner they'll start to see the momentum of the game switch in their favor.
Let's see if these Cougars can get something going here with 3:52 left here in the 3rd quarter. Cougars down 38-56.
Yeah, but that one just died too, so. All right. Let's switch it quick. Ready to go.
Looks like we're going to begin play here.
Cary will start with the ball after the break. DJ Horn, guarded by Jalen Gibson. DJ Horn looking to make something happen. Double teamed by Apex. Blackley bobbles the ball, but it's back to Horn. Out to Fortuny, into the corner. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Coachman.
Great rebound there by the Apex defense.
To the corner, Desmond Booz fires and he misses.
It's a little short right there.
Rebound by Cary.
In transition, Fortuny.
Steal by Kukuru, but he's out of bounds.
Good hustle play there by Sal Kukuru, and that's really what he's known for, his shutdown defense. Making hustle plays and getting turnovers. Creating turnovers, I should say.
We've got a sub now for Apex. Jacobson in for Desmond Booz. Now on the inbound pass. Cary moving the ball around, pass inside to number 15 for Cary, and he's got an easy one off the glass. Steal on the inbound by Horn, spin move. creating some space, and we've got a foul.
Looks like Duke Fruhoff there got a little chippy. And we're going to send him down to Krista. Krista, are you with us?
Over the last timeout, Coach Neal said they need to keep an eye on players 2 and 3 and make more stops. Over to you, Audi.
During the timeout, the Cary coach told his players they need to stop turning over the ball. Back to you guys.
Couldn't be more right on that one. Yeah, they need to watch 2 and 3. Contributing a lot of the points for the Cary offense. And again, for the Cary team, they have a few turnovers here early on in the half, kind of uncharacteristic of them.
That's right. Big block by Coachman. But Cougar loses the ball. Layup by DJ Horn. It makes it 60-38 with about 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
13th point of the game for DJ Horn.
Gibson now drives, but there's a whistle. We've got a sub now for Cary. Number 33, Logan McNeil, is in for number 15, Jalen Thomas. Got an inbound for Apex. We've also got number 32, Anthony Barnes, in the game for Apex. Pass across the court by Jalen Gibson to Barnes, inside to Coachman, and Coachman puts it up and in for the and one.
Huge point there for Coachman, getting to the line and getting some momentum for the Apex's side. Down 20 points here with 2 minutes left in the third. It's important for them to get some points on the board and get points up fast.
That's right. Coachman now has a chance to make it a 3-point play. The free throw attempt is no good, but Gibson with the rebound, and he's got the layup.
Huge points there by Gibson, making it 16 for his total for the night.
Little miscommunication by DJ Horn, and his pass is out of bounds.
Tell you what, that ball almost hit us down here in the booth. Not be pretty with all this equipment. Looks like a timeout. I believe Cary. Timeout Cary. We're going to take a little break here. And down 18 with a little less than 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Jalen Gibson with a great game with 16 points. 12 points in his last game, so not uncharacteristic for the 6'6 junior.
That's right, and it seems like every time they get the ball near Jalen Gibson, he makes a big play. So if they can involve him more in their scheme, I might see a change of tide.
I think we're seeing that right now. It's just a matter of, can we do it in time? We have a whole nother quarter left to play here in the Cougar Den.
Your score right now is 60-42. Cary leading with about a minute and 44 seconds left to go in this third quarter.
We're going to do a quick shout out to the Cougar Crazies. Great turnout tonight. I believe it's a blackout theme and great energy by them. All night long they've been cheering hard for their Cougars. So shout out to our Cougar Crazies, showing them lots of love and support.
Apex now inbounds after the timeout, looking to make something happen. Kukuru directing his offense. Pass to Jacobson, pass to Gibson. Coachman collects the pass inside, but it's blocked by Blackley. His shot is no good. And opportunity comes up empty for Apex. Cary ball now. DJ Horn drives. One-handed jumper, and it's no good. Fight for the ball underneath the net. And we've got a foul.
Foul, I believe, on against number 12. Excuse me. Looks like we have substitution on the court.
We've got Jalen Thomas in now. And we've also got number 5, BJ Keith, in for Cary.
We have South Cougar taking it up past half court. Let's see what the Cougars can do in offense on the series.
Cougar at the top of the key. Pass to Barnes. Apex moving the ball around, trying to get something to work out. Jacobson with a spin move. Pass out to Barnes. To Coachman. Three-pointer. No good. And it's out of bounds.
Cary ball.
Cary ball. Time is winding down in this third quarter. Cary now on a fast break. Slowing the tempo down. Fortuny guarded heavily by South Kukuru. Ball movement now by Cary. Jalen Thomas with the ball, pass to DJ Horn. Good defense by Apex, but Jalen Thomas saves the ball from going out of bounds. But it looks like the ball has gone out of bounds on the other side of the court, and we have a Cary inbound pass. Fortuny with the ball now. Driving inside, fadeaway jumper, and he sinks it. Fortuny is hot tonight. 3 by Kukuru. Right at the buzzer, and it's no good.
That's going to end out the third period here in the new Cougar Den. Cary up 20, 42-62. Leaders for Cary, we have DJ Horn with 16 points, and we also have a Jet Fortuny with 18 and 4 threes. And for the Cougars, we have Jalen Gibson with 16 points and Travis Coachman with 8. Just some of your peak performers for Apex, and 8 minutes left here in the game, 20-point game. What's got to happen for the Cougars?
Like we've said all night, the Cougars have to capitalize, and they haven't done it yet. And time is running out. They've had the opportunities, but they haven't made the plays. They've played sloppy with their passing, and they just need to get it together. Slow it down, move the ball around, and get it to their guys that can make stuff happen.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And really here is, can Apex just start building into the team we know they can be? I know it's very early in the season. There's plenty of time for conference play. But can we start getting the rhythm and the flow back? And I really think that's what Coach Neal's looking for.
Your fourth quarter starting now. Anthony Barnes will inbound the ball, and we're underway. Kukuru at the top of the key, pass to Jacobson. Jacobson to Coachman under the net, back out to Jacobson. Apex moving the ball around. Jacobson with a spin and a put up, and he's got the layup.
Great move there by Jacobson. He's kind of like a magician when they call him on the team. He can make any shot anywhere, it feels like.
That's right, and Denzel Jacobson is one of the best offensive performers on this Apex squad.
But a very quiet night tonight by him. Only 4 points so far in this game, and in the last game he had 26. So I think it would be key for Apex getting more involved in this game if they have any shot in winning.
Apex now looking to make something happen. Circus shot by Kukuru.
Good job.
So good.
Yeah, it was a good job by him taking that foul. He kind of knew his spot, taking that shot there, going to the line.
Kukuru will now shoot a pair.
Kukuru going for his 10th and 11th points of the game. See if he can make it happen.
And he misses the first one.
And we're going to go to Krista right now. Krista, you on?
During the half, Coach Neal was trying to stay positive. He told his boys they have 8 minutes left and they need to be more aggressive and start fouling. Over to Grace at the Cary sideline.
Grace?
Here with the Cary head coach, he said that his main strategy is to get his players to start slowing the game and getting Apex to commit more fouls.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Krista and Grace, on those updates on both sides. And going to be more true there. One coach looking for some more fouls, and the other coach looking for more fouls to give in this contest.
Cary now on the offensive possession. Little miscommunication on defense, left the man open, but they got him guarded up. Horn guarded at the top of the key. Almost a steal by Anthony Barnes, but it's recollected by Horn.
Spencer Stokes.
Horn drives to the net, and he's got a fancy layup. Score now is 64-45 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. If Apex wants to win this game, they've got to make stuff happen right now. They're running out of time.
Some good movement by the Apex offense right here. South Cougar on the top of the key, looking to make something happen.
Drives in, kicks it out to Fruhoff. Foul
against the Imps. We're going to see the call on the court. Looks like it's going to be a inbound pass by Duke Fruhoff. We have a substitution as well. We have a Travis Coachman coming in for number 4, Spencer Stokes. Good effort there by Spencer Stokes, one of the seniors on the team.
Sal Kukuru receiving the inbound pass. Guarded by number 5, Keith. He drives to the net, and he makes the layup. That was impressive.
Hey, and you can hear that roar from the Cougar Crazies. They're just craving for something to happen here on the offensive side. But great job by Sal Kukuru getting the 2 points up on the board.
Miscommunication on defense, left the man open, and BJ Keith capitalizes with a 3-pointer. Kukuru putting the moves on BJ Keith. Open jump shot, and he can't connect. Fruhoff with a putback, and he can't connect either.
Ooh.
And we've got a little bit of a scrum under the net between the Cary and Apex players.
It was a hard fall there by Phil Blackley and the Cary Imps. Looks like Apex wasn't too happy about that, and so was Cary. Both unhappy on that play. But good job by the refs breaking that up real quick. No fouls given so far. We'll see for the call.
Looks like the call is on Apex.
Yeah, just coming by with the expression of the Cary players. Looks like there's a call on Apex. I think this little fight of sorts is between Duke Fruhoff, number 10 for Apex, and number 20, Phil Blackley, the senior, for Cary. Still trying to find the details of that.
Referees still discussing the outcome of this last play. It looks like they've made a decision. It is white ball.
White ball here with 5:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Cougars 47, Cary Imps 67, 20-point lead.
Got a sub now for Cary. Number 11 comes in for Tooney. Still no play yet. And we're back. Duke Fruhoff inbound pass to Kukuru, who drives to the net, kicks out to Coachman. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Blackley. And we've got a foul on Apex.
In and out there by Coachman, but great shot attempt there. A clean shot. That's all you could ask for the Cougars offense.
That's right, and Coachman just can't sink the jumper. Would have made the score 49-67.
But a pretty good outing by him tonight with 8 points so far here in the fourth quarter.
DJ Horn receiving the inbound pass, and now Cary on the offensive charge. Cary moving the ball around. BJ Keith now to Jalen Thomas. Good ball movement by Cary, trying to find an opening.
Apex also playing some good defense there.
Steal almost by Coachman, but it's recollected by Horn.
Foul on Apex.
Right now, I believe Cary is just trying to slow down the tempo of this game.
Yep.
And maintain possession for as long as possible. We've got a sub now for Apex. Jalen Gibson is in for Alex Baker.
Justin hopes of some comeback by Apex. Cary just trying to slow down this game, like you said, and just making sure Apex has no opportunity to get back in this game. We'll see what happens here.
BJ Keith double team now, and we've got a jump ball.
Good effort there by Anthony Barnes, number 32, senior for Apex. Looks like he's got a little too much of his body in there. And Fortuny will inbound. Possession green.
DJ Horn guarded by Anthony Barnes. Jumper now, and it's no good. Rebound by Jalen Gibson.
Just a little short there with South Kukuru coming up in transition. Looking for some space, something to work with.
Kukuru now kicks it out to Coachman, who drives, puts up a layup, and it's no good, but collects his own rebound, put back yet again, and Coachman with another 2 points.
Coachman is officially in the double digits for tonight with 3:45 left in the fourth quarter with his 10th point of the game.
Now as time is starting to wind down, the chances for an Apex comeback are slowly dwindling.
Looks like there's a carry on Cary, number 21, Xavier White, senior, and it's going to be a white ball.
Inside to Coachman, put back by Gibson, no good. We've got a rebound by Jalen Thomas now in the fast break. Passes to number 21 for Cary, and the layup is good.
Good transition offense there, fast break offense there by Cary. Getting 2 points up on the board, making it 49-69.
And we've got a foul, which will be on Cary. Kukuru will take 2 shots at the line. Now, Cary has played some really smart ball this game, using the clock to their advantage, speeding up the tempo, slowing it back down. Kukuru now with his first shot. And
make that 12 points on the game so far for Kukuru. Another double-digit game for the point guard senior.
Score now is 69-50.
And yeah, props to Cary so far in this contest. They have really done a good job controlling the game. Anytime Apex is trying to get back in it, looks like they just suck up kind of all the life left and make a good offensive series or a huge defensive turnover or stop, I should say. But credit to Cary so far in this game.
And Kukuru makes his second free throw. Cary will now have possession.
Now, the team like this for Apex, a lot of guys coming off of fall sports. It's all about getting back in the rhythm. And we're just
We've got a foul on Cary.
We're just second game back from in the regular season. So these next few games for the Cougars will be interesting to see if they can get back to the rhythm and really get something starting on the team.
That's right, and it may take time, but they've got to develop some team chemistry, start working together. Kukuru now with a 3-point attempt, and it's no good. Rebound by Coachman, who puts it back up and in.
Yeah, some chemistry is huge, especially with a group of guys that haven't played all the time in the world with each other. You know, a lot of them coming, I said, off sports, so it takes time to get that chemistry and.
Jalen Thomas now with a 3-point attempt, and he can't connect. Kukuru with the rebound.
No.
Kukuru to Gibson in the corner. Gibson fires, and the ball is stuck in the rim.
It's one of the first misses I've seen all night by Jalen.
That's right. He's had a lot of opportunities, and he's taken those opportunities to score.
No, the Cougars with 2:15 left. They're hoping for a miracle here. They need to start putting up some shots up and fast. They want any chance to come back from this deficit here in the fourth quarter. Cary up 69, Apex 53. We'll see what the Apex can do on defense here.
We've got some subs now for Cary. Number 25, Jared Moore, is in, as well as number 11 for Cary. Duke Fruhoff will inbound now to Gibson, top of the key. Good ball movement by Apex here. Coachman drives, passes to Gibson. Gibson with the layup. We've got a timeout on Apex.
Timeout Apex here with 2:06 left in this contest versus Cary High School. Another great putback by Jalen Gibson, the junior. He has a season high after 2 games of the year with 16 points so far in this contest. So Great job by Jalen Gibson so far in this game, and great effort by them. Even though the scoreboard right now might not be in the favor of the Cougars, still a great effort all around by them.
That's right, and some of the Cougars players have shown some glimpses of positives.
Yep.
And I think Coach Neal will look at those positives and improve on them.
Yep.
And also see the negatives and work to improve on those as well. And I think this Apex squad has the opportunity and the chance to go deep in the playoffs this year, and they've certainly got the weapons too.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. They have all the players they need to make a run, and it'll just take time for that chemistry to start coming together.
Foul now on Apex, number 10, Duke Fruhoff.
And these two teams will play again in just a few weeks at Cary for another quad game, I believe December 8th. So mark your calendars for that one. It should be another great contest as the Cougars travel over to the Cary Imps.
Cary now in the offensive possession, moving the ball around. Fortuny at the top of the key, guarded by Kukuru. And we've got another foul. Looks to be on Apex. Fortuny takes some shots at the line. Got some subs for both teams. Anthony Barnes is in for Apex, and Philip Blackley is in for Cary. Fortuny will not take shots at the line. An inbound pass. DJ Thorne now, guarded by Fruhoff. Pass is tipped, bobbled. Fortuny gathers it. Philip Blackley now to DJ Horn. Horn drives, kicks out to number 11.
Cary just playing pass with it right now. Great job by them.
That's right, and Cary's just looking to wind down the clock and move the ball around.
Yeah, just under 80 seconds, or about 80 seconds here left in this contest versus Apex and Cary. Sal Kukuru coming up half court.
Kukuru and his Apex squad looking to make something happen. Gibson to Fruhoff. Fruhoff with the lob up to Gibson, but he can't connect. Out of bounds.
And at this point in the game, you're just trying to make anything happen if you're the Cougars.
That's right, and they just want to make the score better now. The chances of them getting a W out of tonight are low.
But at this point, just running your offense, running your defense, trying to be successful in the little things.
And a big block by Duke Fruhoff. No lack of effort, no matter the score.
Great job there by Duke Fruhoff, the senior, number 10. Great block there late in this game. See, our Cougars are fighting to the very end here in this contest, and that's all you could ask for.
That's right. DJ Horn now at the top of the key, guarded by Fruhoff. Horn moving the ball around. Blackley now under the net, passes out to number 25, back to DJ Horn. And we've got a foul on Apex.
And we're about 40 seconds here left in the regulation here in the game with 69 Cary, 55 Apex Cougars. And
DJ Horn nails his first three-point attempt. Now 70 to 55 Cary. And DJ Horn makes 2 out of 2 attempts. Now 40.6 seconds left. Apex on the inbound. Kukuru looking to make something happen as time winds down. Fruhoff drives to the net, step back fadeaway jumper, and it doesn't fall. We got another foul on Apex.
And as the game wraps up, we would like to thank all our viewers and listeners tuning in on Cougar TV's YouTube channel. Thank you for coming out and supporting us tonight. And we hope to do this again in the future. We don't know exactly when, but we love all the support.
Yeah, it's really been a great performance by all of our cast members. We really appreciate all our listeners tuning in.
And it looks like Cary's going to pull this one out. Great effort by Cary, the visiting team, but Apex is nothing to hang their head on. They are going to bounce back next week. They have a Broughton early on in the week, and we'll see what they can do there.
And Travis Coachman makes the layup and one. He'll take a shot at the line. Coachman can't sink the three-point attempt. Cary now on the inbound. Driving to the net is number 11. Layup doesn't go. Coachman now with 5 seconds remaining. And a Coachman. No lack of effort here with a big-time slam to finish the game.
And that's going to be it for this game. We have Cary Imps come up top versus Apex Cougars, 72-58. And as both the teams
shake hands at the end of the game, I'd like to thank all of our students for coming out and supporting their team.
I'd like to thank both sides. And in just a few minutes, we're going to go down to the Cary coach for just a quick update on their big win tonight. And Grace, are you with us? Or Krista, my bad.
How did you feel about your team's performance tonight?
Well, anytime you play a rival team like Apex this early in the season, in their gym, new gym, beautiful facility, by the way. It's awesome. You know, I have the utmost respect for Coach Neal, does a phenomenal job. To come in here and just really take control of the game at the end of the first quarter and then just really stay in control most of the time is a great testament to my players. They all play terrific, particularly my backcourt. My junior backcourt with Jet Fortuny and DJ Horn. Not too bad. There's not a better pair of guards around than those two guys.
What can your boys work on for your next game?
Rebounding. Yeah, we got to allow one shot. If we can do a better job of just allowing one shot, we have a chance to be pretty good this year.
Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Krista, so much, and thank you, Coach Gus, for Cary, and really a class act by him. Yeah, give props to the Cary High School Athletics and their basketball team. A great outing tonight as they came up with a W. Any last remarks before we sign off?
I think I'm good. Great effort by both teams, but Apex cannot come out with a W tonight.
We want to wish everybody a happy holiday season. Stay safe. I'm Asher Queen.
I'm Brian Poirier.
Signing off.